Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Stacy. If you're new here, I am a NASM certified personal trainer and a Dream Vacations travel advisor, so I can help you plan your trips however much you want or however little you need my assistance. And today's video is going to be my December books wrap up and then my January TBR. So all of the books that I read in December, most of them were Christmas books, and yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it. I went over a ton of these books in my 2024 wrap up, so check that out as well. I read 16 books this month, starting with finishing up the Christmas in Eldovia series by Jenny Holiday with Duke. Actually, I read the first one in November, and then I read the third one in that series last Christmas. And then I'm finishing up Santa Maybe by Carla Luna, which just released, and I love Carla Luna's books so much. And then I'm also finishing up my reread of Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas. And then I read the entire Once Upon a Broken Heart series by Stephanie Garber, which is like a spin-off of the Caraval series, which I loved Caraval. This one's more of like a romance. And then finished up the Christmas Notch series by Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone with A Jolly Ever After, Season Greetings, A Jingle Bell Mingle. The entire Christmas Notch series is about like LGBTQ, body positive, just be yourself in how you are, who you are. A romance series. It is heavy on the spice, but overall it's a pretty inclusive type of series. And then I read Meet Me Under the Mistletoe by Jenny Bayliss, and then the Mistletoe Collection, which is like a series of short little novellas on Kindle Unlimited and Audible, which is actually really cool that you can get the book on Kindle Unlimited, and if you have Audible as well, it will automatically send the audiobook to your Audible for free. So it's like included, but I think you have to get the Kindle book first. And then once you return the book to Kindle Unlimited, it takes it out of your Audible library. And then to get it on Audible, you have to use a credit. So it's actually pretty cool that they kind of have that available for a lot of books. This includes Cruel Winter with You by Ali Hazelwood, Merry Ever After by Tessa Bailey, All My Elf by Olivia Dade, Merriment and Mayhem by Alexandra Bellafour, Only Santa's in the Building by Alexis Daria. So I kind of went over this in my 2024 wrap up video, but I feel like they missed an opportunity with this collection. They are all separate short stories, and I just felt like once we got to a plot, it was over. I mean, all of them are under 100 pages, so there's only so much you can write in 100 pages in terms of story. But I feel like, I don't know if it was just me, but when I was in elementary school, middle school, high school, my friends and I would write in a notebook, start a random short story, and then pass the book along, and everyone would continue on from where the last person left off. It turned out to be nonsense because we were kids and none of us were actually writers, but it was just a fun thing to pass around, I guess. It could just be a generational thing. I don't know if anybody still does that, but they could have done something similar to that with this series, where the first book was Cruel Winter with You by Ali Hazelwood, and they could have easily, she could have started the story and then Tessa Bailey pick up where she left off, write her little bit of the same story. So they could have all just come together and collaborated and done different sections of it. But they were cute, but nothing crazy that I don't know. They weren't amazing, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So because all those were short, it added to the number of books I read pretty quick. And yeah, that's all the books that I read in December. So in January, I have a handful of books that I want to get to. The first one is Variation by Rebecca Yarros. This is another book that I was able to get on Kindle Unlimited and then get the audiobook for, so I'll probably mostly just do the audio format. Improbable Meet Cute, which is another one of those collections of stories. I don't know if it's connected in any way or if it's just simply the one full story written by a bunch of different authors. I'm kind of thinking that it's more of a bunch of different stories by the different authors, kind of like the Little Christmas collection that I read in December. And then I want to read the Hunger Games series, and my goal is to read those books, all of those books that I just said, including the Hunger Games series, before Onyx Storm comes out. And I'm going to reread Fourth Wing, Iron Flame, and then Onyx Storm when it does come out. I don't know how, if any of that's going to actually happen in that order. I do drive a lot for work, so I listen to a lot of books, so I'm able to get through more books than probably the average person, just from driving, because some days I drive for like 6 hours for the entire day. So I can get through a good amount of books just driving. And then I want to start the Zodiac Academy series. I don't know if I will get to it, like get to starting it in January. I might throw in a romance after I finish Onyx Storm as like a palate cleanser. But I haven't picked out a specific book. It'll be a whatever feels like what I need to read in that moment after Onyx Storm, because I feel like if it's anything like Iron Flame, the ending is going to be damaging. So, yeah, that is actually all of the books I read in December and what I want to read in January. So, like I said, if you would like me to help you plan your dream vacation, I'll have my free quote form listed in the description box down below. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, I do a lot of travel, Disney, week of workouts, my monthly book wrap up and TBR videos. And please comment what your most anticipated book of 2025 is, and like this video and just engage in general. It will help get more eyes on my videos. My goal is to achieve 500 subscribers by the end of April, and I am almost halfway there. So more eyes on my videos means more people are seeing, and more likely I will achieve that goal. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.